Terrence, a career high 35 points tonight for you. Just kind of talk about your night, and it just seemed like you just had the ball on the string tonight.
I just give a shout out to like my teammates for just putting me in position, executing the plays that was called, and I was able to get a little open space and knock some shots down.
Both of you guys, what is it about this team? Is it the culture? Is it having veteran guys that it always seems like there's somebody there to pick up the weight? Like the rest of the team was struggling offensively tonight. Terrence, you carried them early on in the game before everybody got their shots. That's happened before in games. You can look at the injury to Pryor earlier in the season. Seems like you guys always kind of just make up for whatever deficiency here.
Like I said, it's power of the unit. We got a lot of like great guys that's still healthy. Like J'Vonne, he just do all our dirty work, and when it's his night, like it just make us better as a team. But you just never know who's going to go off, and our team is so good. We just feed the hot hand. Whoever night it is, no matter who it is, we just gonna feed the hot hand. Just the power of the unit, the brotherhood. That we just love each other, love playing with each other. We just love see each other shine.
Yeah, and a little bit of just to piggyback off what Fast said. Just a lot of guys, the next man up mentality. Rain goes down tonight. Unfortunately, obviously, the best shooter in the country. Would have loved to have him out there, but Noah Waterman steps up, plays huge minutes. Boubacar Traore comes in, big minutes. Kanai, Frank, all those guys just came in and gave us great minutes tonight.
Terrence, you hit a career high 7 threes tonight. At what point did you feel like that you had the hot hand as you were talking about just a second ago?
Probably early in the first half when Coach drawn up a play for me. I just came off smooth, and I kind of felt that it was going to be like a good shooting night for me. I was able to get to the line a couple of times to keep that, keep that like flow going, and my teammates were just finding me. So I had like a lot of open looks that I had no choice but to shoot. Like he said, like Rain Smith was out tonight, so I'll usually don't shoot that many 3-pointers, but tonight was my night because Rain was out for sure.
Oh, did you have a trade here for this one again?
Nah.
It's
too late.
time?
Yeah, it's too late. He should be asleep right now, hopefully, but he'll probably be up when I get back.
Just in time. What about Charles' defense tonight? I mean, they had a stretch where they missed 14 straight shots from the field. What about your defense? Did you feel like was really working for you all tonight?
I would just say, our length and athleticism. I mean, we have the ability to switch everything. We have the ability to, go into coverages, different coverages. We have a smart group, veteran group that is able to do that based off, if they're left-handed, right-handed. We spend a lot of time in the film room. We're a little bit banged up. We can't spend as much time on the court, so we make up with that in the film room. So it's big to scout and report, and that's gone a long way in our defense.
J'Vonne, obviously you had the big game against Clemson earlier this season. Chucky had the big game against Pitt on Saturday. Rain was on fire against SMU. How much does it help knowing that, it may be one of your teammates that has a hot hand that night and kind of takes the pressure off of you to, be the one who has to, contribute scoring or whatever on the court?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of go out there and do my role, honestly. If it's my night, it's my night. But, like you touched on, it could be anybody. Terrence had his career high tonight. Rain had a career high, Chucky, myself. Like, it can be anybody's night. And, I think one thing that this team does a really good job of is finding the hot hand. When somebody's hitting a lot of shots, nobody's selfish on our team to, not, find them when they're open. So we do a really good job of making sure that, when somebody's hot, they're getting the ball.
J'Vonne, if you could just kind of talk about, that California makes a lot of, inside offensive rebounding, looking to get putbacks. Talk about the game plan to just kind of fight inside, because even though they had 20 offensive rebounds tonight, you guys did a good job of kind of limiting how effective they were.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the key points. That was the key point coming into this game. Their big centers are, a force to be reckoned with down there. So we had to have 2-3 guys come and box them out at times. I'm very familiar with them, with them being in the Pac-12. So, I had a couple words, just with the team, like, they're not going to give up. They're a strong, physical team always. Ever since I played them back in the Pac-12, so I kind of had an idea, and I kind of just let my teammates know that, we had to be physical and match their energy and just do what we do.
Yeah, this is James's second game in a month with a 4 assists, tying his career high. Could you all speak to, just how much you've seen him maybe grow as a passer through the course of the season, and, so much does it help your offense when he's able to give you all some, just to make open looks for you all?
Yeah, I mean, we have such a versatile offense. Like I said, it could be anybody's night, but, James does a really good job of, studying the game. He watches a lot of basketball. He's always in the film room, asking questions with extra coaches, working on his game. He's always in the gym. And, the game's just slowing down for him. He's getting comfortable. He's, making a lot of reads that, in the past that, a lot of freshmen don't usually make. And, you can see the growth there. And, it helps having a group of veterans around him, coaching him and just, being there for him if he has any questions.
Having that power of the unit in anyone's hand, or anyone's hot hand this early in the season, does that help you kind of going into this tournament play where you really need someone to get hot and you need to continue?
Oh yeah, for sure. I just think it's just a matter of time where I think it's everybody gonna be hot at the same time in like the right game. But we don't think of it like that. We just go out and try to have like our best defensive performance in every game. Everybody's just defensive minded. Nobody's thinking about offense. When we start the game, we think about getting stops and not letting the team score in the first 4 minutes. So that's our our headspace when we go into a game, and I think that's what's making our team so good because nobody cares about points. When they come, you shoot, you miss, get back, and it's all about defense.
Last one, Jordan. For both of you guys, we've heard Coach over and over talk about the next game, only focus on one thing, one day at a time, one practice at a time. As a group of older guys, though, most of you have been to the NCAA tournament. Is it hard not to look at bracketology, look at projections, look at the conference standings? Is it hard not to do that?
I don't know. I mean, everybody's kind of excited for March Madness, but at the same time, Coach has done a really good job, whether it's practice or film sessions, to focus on the next thing. And, we have a really good Stanford team coming in, on a senior night. And, we're just going to look to, play our best game. But yeah, I mean, a lot of us have been to March Madness. We're excited for that, to get the opportunity to go back there. But, we're also really excited to, go out there on senior night, Saturday, play a really good Stanford team. And in the Yum Center, I bet it'll be filled out again. So we're excited for that.
All right, guys.
Thanks.